into our event right now with a triple threat match. Approaching the ring first, hailing out of Clinton, South Carolina, weighing in at 265 pounds, the big man on campus, TJ Boss.
TJ Boss, who has been fighting the Golden Era, who has been fighting Tommy Vex and Ian Bush through all of 2023. Looking to establish himself as the boss. One of the big favorites in Hamburg. ABJ, did you get a golden ticket?
No, there was a few seats, didn't have anybody in them, but there was no tickets under them. I tried my best. I told you I'm going to win something here tonight.
Better luck next time. And we talked earlier, we saw
Competitor
GKM.
number 2, accompanied to the ring by Moonshot Max St. Giovanni and the big Luna Wolf, Colton Charles. From Sector 732, the Ace of Space, LSG.
There you see the leader of the Ace of Space Academy, LSG, and two of his pupils, his brother, Max St. Giovanni, and Big Bad Colton Charles. We saw one of the other members of the Academy, GKM, in a very, very impressive effort. And that four-way won by suicide a little earlier tonight.
I think the future of AXW is bright with this squad. They look sharp. They're going to be something a problem in this company.
A force to be reckoned with. Wait, what's this? Why are we playing more music?
Oh my God!
We're not seeing it. There he is! Lance Anoa'i.
And competitor number 3, representing the Bloodline from the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 235 pounds, third generation Samoan dynasty standout, Lance Anoa'i.
Between the bloodline, between the Samoan dynasty, head shrinkers, you name it. When it comes to this building, VP, what a better way to end it than having one of the most prestigious families in professional wrestling have representation here.
Lance Anoa'i's father, the great Samu, then known as Samula. In early 1984, in this building, went one-on-one with Hulk Hogan shortly before Hulk Hogan won the WWF title for the first time. His grandfather, Afa the Wild Samoan, who really planted a lot of the seeds. So many people you've seen here in the Hamburg Fieldhouse that you'll see here tonight training at Wild Samoan under the tutelage of Afa. Him and his brother Sika, I think you know his son pretty well, defended their tag team championships many times here in the Hamburg Fieldhouse on All-Star Wrestling. And tonight, it wouldn't be right, it wouldn't be a true farewell to the Hamburg Fieldhouse without representation from the Anoa'i family, and there he is, Lance Anoa'i.
The best part is, BP, they're all underneath the same amount of lights.
Yes, the exact same lights.
The exact same light structure that is hanging above this ring is the same ring, the same lights of all those matches we talked about were under the same lights.
Lance able to wrestle under those lights that his father, his grandfather, his countless uncles and cousins have wrestled under.
Here we are. This turned into some triple threat action.
And if we know anything about that family, they do not tolerate failure. So the pressure is on Lance and LSG. Going to work. LSG eating a shoulder tackle.
Oh, but he says he brushed it off.
No stranger to the big spotlight himself is LSG.
A little shoulder tackle of his own.
Longtime competitor for Ring of Honor, has wrestled all over the world. Japan, Europe, Hamburg.
Yeah, he's a seasoned vet himself.
And keeping in the family, there on the outside in the green is his brother, Max St. Giovanni. Talking about starting their own dynasty here, the Ace of Space Academy. But right now it is all Lance Anoa'i.
Oh!
A splash in one corner, a hip drop on the other. A cannonball.
Cannonball,
boss.
like a cannonball, a handspring. The athleticism. Almost a 3 count, but smartly broken up by LSG.
They just make them a little bit different in the Anoa'i family, AVJ. The size and athleticism, that perfect combination. And now Lance.
Oh!
Still hits the Samoan drop on LSG, but it's to the benefit of TJ Boss, who has been putting the work in here month in, month out at the Hamburg Fieldhouse. You're going to see a lot of the people he's fought side by side with tonight in your main event. He has been key to helping Ian Bush in his war with Tommy Vex and with helping Mac Way, in his war with Ian Bush and Tommy Vex. He has been instrumental in helping Andy Header against the Golden Era.
He is showing no intimidation or fear for his newly added opponent in this matchup as he smartly dumps LSG to the outside so he can focus on Lance all by himself.
To use a military term, TJ Boss has exercised a zone of control in the middle of that ring. Coming right down on Lance Anoa'i, a last-minute addition to this one. And right now might be regretting that call to pick up the phone and say, hey, it wouldn't be farewell without the Samoan dynasty.
TJ Boss trying to keep LSG to the outside, successfully doing so. Lance fighting to his feet. Oh, there's a headbutt.
That trademark headbutt. But a beautiful high angle, belly to belly from TJ Boss. Very close to a count. LSG gonna sunset flip in.
He finally works his way into the ring. Trying hardest to bring down the big man.
But Lance may have some plans here too. A headbutt, 1, 2.
Oh, Lance almost assisted him with the victory there. Oh, there's a super kick.
But was able to get right back in it with that super kick. The dynamics on those triple threat matches, on those fatal four-ways, so tenuous. It is such a thin line between taking the advantage for yourself or giving it to someone else.
All 3 men trying to fight back to their feet. They are exhausted. TJ stuck in the middle.
You're not going to quite see the raw athleticism we saw in that four-way earlier, but Boss, the Hoss, is going to work like a locomotive.
Getting that momentum going.
Sit out Uranagi to LSG. 1, 2. So close to a 3. Anoa'i up to his feet, was waiting, baiting TJ Boss there. And now raining punches and chops, one after another, after another.
Oh, he's got us. Oh, took that one coast to coast with that shot.
Head of steam on
Oh
that.
my God.
Pump kick, Yakuza kick from LSG.
Lands his head snap back on that kick.
The most well-traveled wrestler in this match is LSG.
Yeah, he was telling us beforehand his trip to Germany and France, toured all over Europe just recently.
Many, many years in Ring of Honor, tag teams, singles, three-ways, he can do it all. A very versatile, very well-rounded wrestler. And is having his way with Lance Anoa'i and TJ Boss right now, sizing them up, double clothesline. And of course, a very...
I think he's setting it up. I think he's looking for that launch code.
Could be. He's going for some standard elbows here.
He's softening them up with them on the ground.
Blocks a strike from Boss. This could be it. You called it, ABJ. And it is.
Nobody home. Mission aborted. Houston, we have a problem.
No launch code from LSG, but here comes Lance Anoa'i capitalizing. Goes behind TJ Boss. Samoan drop right in the middle. And we know what this looks like. How many times has Fatu done just this? Samoan splash. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it.
Here is your winner, Lance Anoa'i.
Well, if there was a way to ever say goodbye to Hamburg, it's with a big splash from a member of the Samoan dynasty.
Easy for you to say, ABJ. And it doesn't get any prettier than that. Lance Anoa'i taking advantage at the very end of that one. The momentum shifted, but here you see the exclamation point on a three-way dance. A big Samoan splash right in the center, tongue out, 1, 2, 3, and a show of respect from LSG. One veteran to a future stronghold, a future cornerstone of that Samoan dynasty, Lance Anoa'i, doing the family proud. You don't have wrestling in Eastern Pennsylvania without that family.
I mean, WWE would be hurt right now if they didn't have any bloodline.
The greatest family in professional wrestling, the Anoa'is, the Samoan dynasty, with another check in their long, long history. They will leave Hamburg. They will close out the Hamburg Fieldhouse with one more win. But a valiant effort from TJ Boss and a valiant effort from LSG.
That's right, and we are coming up here close to our co-main event. And then we set up that steel cage. But first, let's send it back